Hello everyone and welcome back to BlindSight Gaming. We are back with Home Quest and episode 2, looking at the things that popped up when the other video ended. So, let's go ahead and dive right on into the game. Hello everyone again. So, as I mentioned before in the intro, I'm getting used to actually having intros. There are some new things in Home Quest that opened up after our previous adventures in starting to build. And as you may see, for those of you who can see the tabs, there's a new one. For those of you who can't, I'm going to run through the tabs right now for you.
Increases copy, build button, disabled, monument, log.
There's our usual log.
Town.
And the town.
Treasury, button, treasury. Workers, button.
And we have our workers. Remember, we used that last week to get some people creating some more advanced materials for us.
Workers. Question mark. Button. Question mark. Button. Disabled. Question mark. Button. More. Button. Log. Question mark. Button. Disabled. Monument. Increases building queue limit by 2. Log.
So we're going to go in here.
Log. Looking ahead. Great work. You've another life. Welcome. You find yourself in an unknown place. Events. Button. Goals. Button. Goals.
Look at that. We have a goals option.
We should raise your population to 40 at Villanova. We should construct another building. Construct. Barracks. At Villanova.
Okay, so yes, it's asking us to build a barracks.
We should improve our army.
Yeah. In the story, stuff has happened, and we need protection. Because otherwise, people are going to take advantage of us. So.
15x. Archer. Train 5x. Wolf. Goals will help you progress in an efficient wolf. Train Archer. Train 15x. We should improve our army.
Okay, so far archers and wolves are all that we have. Let's go back into our town. And look at the tabs here for different kinds of buildings. Service is a new thing, right? We didn't have service before. And most of what service is going to be about is your defenses.
Question mark, button, hunting cabin 0. Armory, hunting cabin, increase 0. Cost, wood, 30, stone, 30.
Okay, hunting cabin.
0. Hunting cabin, increases animal hunter jobs by 1.
We need hunters. If you want to have an army, if you want to have defenders, you gotta have them protected, right? How do you do that? Armor.
Cost, wood, 30, stone, 30. Build, button.
So let's build one of those.
220, build, button, disabled. 620, button.
And we're not able to build
Cost, wood, 65, stone, 65.
anything more.
Cost, wood, 65, stone, 65. Requirements population, build, button, disabled.
For some reason I thought we built a monument, but you know what? Let's go back and check on that. I'm gonna go back up to houses.
Villa. Increases population
In
by...
fact, let's just recheck everything we have. Just gonna do a run through of everything.
Button. Cost wood 50. 23. House increases population by 1. 23. 50. Cost wood. Build button. Villa increases 0. 50. Cost boats 40. Requirements of build button. Monument increases wooden queue limit by 2. 1. 4.
Alright, we do have a monument.
Cost boats 3.0k. Not enough. Requirements population.
Oh, you know what?
Selected. Houses button. Circus button.
I know what our problem is, why we can't build another hunting cabin. This is something that you're gonna run into.
Increases level 0. Armor build button. Disable. Requirements population 80. Image.
Aha! Notice we only had 23 people.
Build button. Disable. Armory. Increase 0. Cost bricks 45. Boats 15.
We need an armory, right?
Build button.
To do something
Cost 0. Armory. Increases leather worker jobs by 1.
with all the stuff that the animal hunters come back with.
Cost bricks 45. Boats. Build button. 220 button.
So we're gonna build one of those.
Cancel button. Boats increases in
And
by 1.
here, I'm gonna start that over so you can hear it better.
Jobs by 1. Increases unit queue limit by 3. Increases Army cap by 15.
Alright,
0.
so barracks.
Cost bricks 35.
And you can only have 5 of those.
440 button.
So,
Cancel button.
talking a little bit about the requirements, okay? Some things, you may have enough materials, but you might not have enough other needs met, right? Basically, it's making sure that you have enough of everything to support what you're about to build. Do you have enough people, and are they satisfied enough to go off and work in this new building? Alright,
Log button.
take a look at our barracks, see how far along it's come.
Population complete image. Cost bricks 35. 5. 1.
So we have all of our service buildings built. Let's go ahead and
Treasury. Workers. Workers button.
get our workers going on this, shall we?
Uses stone. Produces bricks. 1 2. N dash button. Plus button.
And realize that one of our brick
N dash
builders
plus button. Disable. N dash 2 2. Uses stone. Produces bricks.
is excuse me guys, is filled. So
2 N dash button. Plus button. Disable.
let's take care of that.
2 2.
We just did.
Uses stone.
And let's
Produces bricks.
check on the wood worker
Plus button. And 1 2. And plus button.
and get that nice and built up.
And dash plus button disabled. Stove uses 2 2. And dash plus button luxuries. 3.
And all our luxuries are set up. Now, let's take another look at our tabs.
Install log. Army
Oh hey, did I fill the instructor?
increases CP. 3 3. Increase Fisher 3.
Oh wait, no, we need to... Okay.
Service.
Heat getting to me, guys.
Instructor.
Another real person moment.
0.
Alright,
Instruct. 0 1.
we fixed the resources, the material creators, production people.
And dash button.
We're gonna actually now add our...
Plus button. Increases letter. Animal hunter. 0 1. And dash button disabled. Plus button.
add our service people.
Leather worker. Uses leather. Uses boards. Produces armor. 01. N dash button plus button.
Not sure how the boards fit into the armor thing, but if anyone has a good thought on that,
Log
feel
button.
free to comment and
Plus button disabled.
enlighten me.
Log town button.
Alright, so now we have all these things. And we're gonna look, we see we have our usual town
Treasury but treasury selected. Workers.
and our workers, typical
Workers. Army button.
first row. But here
Army.
we have a new tab at the bottom.
Army button.
And we are gonna click on that, go in here, and see what happens. Now remember in the goals section,
0 alive.
again, great place to keep an eye out on and check on. Because you will learn things,
03.
and it'll kind of give you an idea, hey, this is what you might want to be working on. If you're not sure, or you want to make sure you're on the right track. That'll kind of help keep you straight.
Damage dealer image. 03.
Now,
0 alive.
right now,
03.
there's
Supplied. The wasteland awaits for you.
two.
Prepare for exploration.
Yes, I know. I'll do another Lost Vault soon. Gotta love notifications.
Damage dealers image.
You have your damage dealers
09. Healers image.
and your healers.
03. Question mark button disabled. 0 for healer. 09 damage 03. 0 alive. 03.
There's a 0 of 3, and that you'll find out what that's all about later.
09.
It's not gonna tell us, but there is something that there will be 3 of eventually.
Healers image. 03. Question mark selected damage button.
So we have the 2 areas, damage and healing,
Button. Archer.
that we can work with.
Train more. Half 0. 0. 32. Hit points. 16. Shoots at the closest enemy. 32. Hit points. 16. Damage. Image. Shoots at the closest enemy. Cost. Armor. 5.
So it takes 5 armor. Remember all that leather? That's what this is going to.
Train. Button.
And if you hold on to the train button,
440. Plus 2. Button. Train. Button. 840. Plus 2. Button.
right, it will basically start training up your people.
Train. Button.
And it can train, it'll basically train as many as it's able to train of that particular unit.
2440. Plus 2. Button.
We're still working on those damage dealers. So what's going to happen here is that there's going to be basically a number of rounds of training that happen. And in the end, we'll start to have, if you remember from last time, those of you who can see the screen, that all those little character symbols will start popping up here. And as you progress, you get bigger and better units that can do more and more, can handle more and more and dish out more and more. So, that said, let's see how...
Train. Button.
Aha!
2040. Button. Train.
We
Button.
can now train another one. You can basically keep training until you fill all your slots, and you can have 3 going at once.
14. Train. Button. 2440. Plus 1. Button. Train. Button. 3040. Plus 2. Button. Train. Button. Disabled. 3540. Plus 2. Button.
Getting closer to another one.
Button. Disabled. 140. Plus train. Button. Disabled.
Uh-oh.
Cost armor 5. Not enough.
Oh no. So our armor people need to
Train button disabled. Cost armor 5. Not enough.
kind of start building up their armor. And it's a little slow at first. But as you build your army and you build more instructors, which you can do with more population, you'll get more ability to build stuff. So let's actually do that.
Question mark. Button disabled. Town.
Let's actually take our houses to the top, shall we?
Town. Houses. Button. Houses. Mod build requirements population 40. Cost birds 450. 0. Villa. Increases pop build button.
Again, hold down that build button. Apparently sometimes it does not work right on iPhone, but
510 plus 3.
it does work. And now we're building more of our houses. Remember when I was looking at the building options for the instructors and things, the barracks, and was basically told, you don't have enough people. So that's what we're building up right here.
So 010 button. Build button.
Building up our houses, building up more people.
Cost wood 20. Stone build button. 310 plus 1 button. Build button. Disable.
Oops.
Cost 50. 28. House increases population by 1. House 28. Villa 0. Monument 1.
So we
House 28. 50.
have a
Cost wood
shortage.
20. Stone 20. Build button.
We had a shortage, I guess, of either wood or stone. And it'll tell you if you can't do it.
310 button. Build button. Disabled. Cost wood 20.
Okay.
Stone 20. 50. Cost wood 20. Stone 20. Build button.
Steadily, the queue is opening up.
Build button. Disabled.
And we're basically at this point waiting for resources. While that's happening,
Log. Army.
let's see if we can't train another archer, shall
To
we?
the closest enemy. Cost armor 5. Train button.
Aha! We have enough armor. Yay!
Cost arm. Shoot to the close. Cost armor 5. Train button. Cost shoot to the cost armor 5. Train button. 1840 plus 2 button. Train button.
I need to find a app or something for the iPhone or for the Android that basically will
Cost armor 5.
keep the system from shutting down the speaker. If anyone knows of anything, let me know.
Train button disabled.
In the meantime, bear with that.
940 train button disabled. Cost armor 5. Not enough. Town.
So let's work on the town a little bit more.
House increases population by 1. 31. 50. Cost wood 20. Build button.
A lot of home quest is making the choice to,
10.
or not even so much making the choice, but is a matter of, hey, let's let's get this going, and then we're gonna go and work on something else while that's evolving.
Button. Cost wood 25. Not enough. Stone 25. Not enough. Build button disabled. Cost 50. 34.
But we're building up our barracks, right? See how our army's going.
Shoot at the closest enemy.
These guys are your damage dealers, at least at first. Your archers are your easier to train.
Cost armor 5.
As I recall, they take less
Train button disabled.
material.
Cost armor 5.
But I can't train anymore.
Shoot to the closest
Eh.
32. Hit point cap 8. Train more. Cap 32. Hit point. Shoot to the closest enemy. Cost train button 1740 button.
Ah, because we're on our 9th archer. That is why. Okay, well,
Train cost shoot to the closest enemy.
I do recall there was another
32.
thing
Cap
that
8.
could be trained. Let's take a look at that.
Train more. Archer. Healer button.
So here's our healer section,
Healer. Wolf.
which, as you may recall, had 3 slots available.
Train more.
And we have wolves here.
Cap 0. 0.
I love how they do that in this case, that the wolf is actually a healer, not just a, not just a fighting creature being.
2. Hit points. 48. Healing image. Cap 0.
I should actually have played you the...
Train more. Wolf. Train cap 0. 32. Hit suits a friendly unit, healing them.
There it is. So, wolves are soothing, and, I love that they've kind of taken that approach with wolves here.
Cost armor 5. Train button.
But then again, I am partnered to somebody with a psych assist dog, so that may bias me a little bit. Alright, we're gonna start training up these wolves.
Train button.
And actually the wolves take the same amount as
1240 plus 2 button.
as the archers for armor.
Train button disabled.
But that is our army all trained up as far as we are able to do it. So I'm gonna boost my population up to 50 here, and I will come back to you with another episode when that is done and as more things open up. So as always, if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get all the updates. As always, follow our Twitter. Well, my Twitter. But I say our because I'm thinking of this as our community. So, some may say, why are you using our here? Because that's why. It's about all of us that make this happen. This is nothing, without y'all, this is just me rambling. So, but the Twitter is BlindSight Gaming, all one word. Site is spelled like a website. Also check out the playlist description for a Discord link where you can join and talk with other viewers. And also there's a, if you're able, it would really be awesome if you could support what I do. I know getting started has been a little rough and has taken a bit of a learning curve. But, if you like what you see, if you like what I do, it would really be awesome if you could support the project. It would allow me to maybe get and try out new games that I might not be otherwise able to. Maybe get some, things to improve the quality of the content from the production side. There's a lot of things I could do with that. So check out my Ko-fi page. It's also in the playlist link description. And if you're able to support me there, that would be awesome. Until next time, have fun, enjoy the games, and I will see you in the next video.
Healthy video, button, Windows and Sun Capture, draw, button, collapse. More, window home, more, button. Army 12 of 15. Thursday, May 12th. Screen recorder, on.